months that I have been reading part-time while working. It's a book called Think and Grow Rich. It's by Napoleon Hill, and it's very fascinating, very interesting, very inspiring, and very motivational. This book I have been reading is differential from other books that I have read in the past because in this book it states how Napoleon Hill from 1937 has read this book that's sold over 50 million copies. It's actually rated one of the best books ever to read by New York Times, and this book is very influential. In this book, Napoleon Hill talks about how a man's mindset can easily be changed by motivation, influence, and positive reinforcement that leads to successful outcomes in the future. He talks about billion and millionaires such as Henry Ford and how Henry Ford spoke to his engineers about creating a vehicle with a four-wheel drive ignition transmission. He was so inspired and so driven to creating a vehicle that nobody else ever could in that day and age, that he made it happen just by having a mindset. Napoleon Hill talks about how if the mind can conceive, then it can achieve, meaning that if an individual dreams of making something a reality and starting a business, it can be a successful business by ensuring that that product or service that that individual is creating becomes reality in a professional and positive way. Napoleon Hill also states that if you think you're gonna fail at something, chances are you are likely to fail. But if you think you're gonna succeed in whatever it is that you're doing, chances are that you are going to succeed. This is very interesting to me, guys, because it lets you know that if you believe in yourself from square root one, chances are you're gonna make it. And it's inspired me by opening up my mind in a whole new way that we take reinforcement for granted, meaning that convert the negative into positive and make an impact in a positive way. Napoleon Hill states that if we want to get rich, we must first change our mindsets in a positive, rich way. Meaning that if you feel and think rich, you are more highly likely to become rich in your business adventures of what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Napoleon talks about the term riches and that he gives numerous and various examples of how riches are successful in business enterprises, money-wise, happiness, and success. Napoleon Hill wrote this book in 1937 and it sold 50 million copies. Guys, that definitely means something. I would say check it out, it's worthwhile. It may change your mindset as well. Guys, a good example that Napoleon Hill uses in this book is called the placebo effect, which means that if you are sick and you take medication to get better, chances are you will get better. But Napoleon Hill says that if you are sick and you fake yourself to taking medication, such as sugar and water, and your mind thinks that you're taking medication, chances are you'll still get better. And this is known as the placebo effect, when you are doing something that your mind thinks is helping you, but really you're not doing it to begin with. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you check this book out. Have a good day, guys.